Next here tonight to an I-team investigation. Two men were changing a tire on the side of the road last year when they were hit and killed.
And what happened in the months that followed baffled family members. A full year would pass before the driver was charged in Hillsborough County. And in that year, he racked up more charges, putting public safety at risk.
Tonight, I-team investigator Kylie McGivern meets with loved ones as they call out the delay in justice and whether questions of competency will protect the driver whose actions took two innocent lives.
It was dawn, March 13th, 2022, around 7:45 a.m.
We was just going to the church.
Brunilda Sosa and her husband, Agustin.
We heard a noise when the tire blew up.
Hillsborough County, Interstate 275 at Fowler Avenue.
And he said, Bruni, do not get out of the car.
Agustin began working to replace the tire when another member of Iglesia Tampa Bay para Cristo, David Camacho, stopped to help.
And I looked at David and he went like this to me, like, hello, went around. And he stand up right in front of Agustin. And I put my head down and I heard this noise like dragging something. David was on the ground.
A 2016 red Nissan Altima hit Camacho and Brunilda's husband.
So I started praying, God, bring him back. You know, somebody stop, somebody help me. Nobody stopped. I called my pastor.
That weekend, and it's hard, but I was actually on vacation.
Pastor David Cantillo.
And she is screaming and crying. And
Camacho was 30 years old, a young leader in the church, and left behind his pregnant wife and child.
And my husband was 73, and he was, after God, he was everything to me. This is our 50 years wedding anniversary.
we kind of say, why would God allow that, and we don't know.
In the absence of answers, loved ones sought justice, but only have more questions. Cantillo is familiar with the criminal justice system.
I'm a state certified interpreter. I've worked for 10 years.
And says he and the family members were baffled when months passed with no charges filed against the driver.
I'm sure that the judges and the legal system have their reasons, but I do not understand those reasons.
I don't understand why he's on the street. I have no words to why.
The driver, Tamarcus Kendrick, was not charged until a year after the crash. The state attorney's office received Florida Highway Patrol's investigation in 2023. The state tells us it cannot file charges without having received the crash report. We contacted FHP. Sergeant Steve Gaskins tells us, on average, criminal traffic cases often take investigators 6 or more months. In an email, he said, "We don't get a second chance to get it right. The moment charges are filed, double jeopardy and speedy trial rules apply." Awaiting toxicology reports, autopsy reports, witness statements, and report reviews are common issues. Caseload plays a role as well for the individual investigator. The I-team obtained FHP's police report, revealing there was no evidence Kendrick was under the influence of alcohol or a chemical substance. During the on-scene investigation, Kendrick said he was heading home from work overnight and that he recalled hearing a loud noise but was not sure what had occurred. Believed he may have fallen asleep, he drove up to the Fletcher exit before he turned around and returned to the scene. 13 months after the crash that killed Sosa and Camacho, the state attorney's office charged Kendrick with driving without a valid driver's license death.
My client has been found incompetent.
Kendrick was referred to Grace Point's inpatient mental health treatment program. That is now on pause after Kendrick was charged in another crime.
What's the nature of the new charge?
Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. It's on the mother of his child.
The state asked for his pretrial release to be revoked. Kendrick has pleaded not guilty in both cases and was taken into custody. We contacted the public defender's office for comment and asked if there was anything Kendrick wanted to say to the families or the public. The office's response, no comment. Brunilda, however, did have something to say.
These are two great men that we lost and we missed.
Kendrick's next competency hearing is scheduled for November 28th. In Tampa, with photojournalist Randy Wright, I'm I-Team investigator Kylie McGivern, taking action for you.